So for all our viewers, UNIQLO is finally here in India. Remember, UNIQLO is a Japanese retail major, and joining us is the CEO right here in Delhi in the first ever store in New Delhi in Vasant Kunj. So Mr. Tomohiko Sai, UNIQLO India CEO, congratulations.
Thank you very much
on this amazing launch. And what do you have to tell our viewers? Why did you choose Delhi as the first destination?
So because Delhi is very diversity, and also the Delhi is has a winter, so we are the fashion apparel brand, so that's why season is very important. And also we think Delhi is the center of the culture of the India, so that's why we chose the Delhi at first.
Oh, okay. So you said Delhi is a city of all seasons. The winter is approaching, and that is why you are choosing Delhi as a destination. But many would say, why are you choosing Vasant Kunj? Why are you choosing Ambience Mall when there's so many new malls coming up in Delhi? We do know that you have plans in future to expand further in Delhi. But why is this the first ever launch in India?
At first, Ambience Mall Vasant Kunj is a really good mall, and also the size and also the atmosphere is really good.
Right.
And also another point is I think their how to say more management team and us has a very good relationship, and so we can I believe we can make a more grow in the future together. So that's why Ambience Mall Vasant Kunj is our first store, and also the big facade. Also
okay. So you like the display of the mall, and you like how it is functioning at the moment, which is why you chose this mall, right? But if I have to ask you, what are your targets for India? For instance, you all have just launched. For the next 3 months, what are your targets to the next 3 years?
The target. Okay, so for UNIQLO, our brand philosophy is lifewear to made for all. So that's why basically we don't much make a segmentation. We want to. Our philosophy is not just selling the clothes. We want to make the people's life happy through our clothes.
Right.
So that's why basically we don't not so much have a clear segmentation, but of course the seasonality or mass big trend, and also the functionality. Those things is I believe everybody can enjoy or match for our collection.
Sure, it's about enjoyment, sir. But for instance, for the next 3 months to the next 3 years, your sales targets or your investment targets, I'm sure you have something in mind.
Of course, we cannot say the exact number, but I believe we can rapidly grow in the Indian market because of we believe our philosophy is very much for the daily people's lifestyle, new lifestyle. Yeah.
All right, so you won't give us any exact numbers, but you're saying you do believe that you'll rapidly grow in India.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you that there is, of course, an economic slowdown. There are people who are concerned about the economy, and people are hesitating to buy even their regular biscuits and FMCG products. So how do you look at competing in an environment where everyone is really uncertain?
I think, as a CEO or a business leader, we should not look at the short-term distance. We should consider long-term, because we don't. Actually, we will not. We don't want to make just short-term brand. We want to make a long-term partnership with Indian consumer.
Right.
So sometimes, of course, recession happens. Sometimes a good economic, but we always look at Indian peoples, how we make a good relationship and how we contribute to the Indian life. So in that case, recession doesn't matter. We always sustainably do our business, our best for the Indian people.
Right.
Yeah.
But you do feel that yes, this recession will impact you all in the short term. So therefore, are your targets not that high up for the short term? You're being realistic. You've just launched.
About the recession.
Yeah, there is
slowing
a concern,
down.
Right? There is a slowdown. Right?
Slowdown. I think it's not so much impact for us.
Okay. So you're saying you may not see the impact.
Yeah.
You have the weather approaching. You have the festive season approaching. At the moment, you're optimistic.
Yeah, we have to. As a UNIQLO, we just focus on our customer. That's all.
Right.
So we try. We try to do our best. Then result is later coming. So at first, what we have to focus is to make a customer satisfaction,
Right.
which in front of
Right.
in front of us.
Right. Also, what is your e-commerce strategy? So, I was just going through a lot of the brands here as well in terms of other brands, Zara, H&M. How do you look at competing in the e-commerce market? What is your strategy there?
E-commerce, yes, we very interested in, and also we want to do. And the other countries, UNIQLO brand already, some of the
Are on the
countries
e-commerce
already started.
Right.
Yeah, so in India, of course, we want to do as soon as possible. But before that, real store is also important to digital or e-commerce and real experience. How we make a synergy or both.
But are you looking at e-commerce like a Zara? Are you looking at like an exclusive single brand outlay, or are you looking at like an H&M tie-up with Myntra recently? How are you looking at going into the e-commerce industry?
This is one of the way, but we still the strategic making stage for the e-commerce.
Right.
A bit too early to discuss.
Too early
Yeah, today, no, tomorrow we opened the real store just now,
Right.
so a bit too early.